How does it sound great out there?
Sounds great out there.
I think that's it, Jacques.
Wave. That was Wave. Combined with a little girl with emphysema. No, I'm just kidding. Girl from Ipanema and Wave, Carlos Jobim. Thank y'all so much for being here. It's my first night here alone since the bullshit. And it's a Thursday night gig, which is what I used to do every week. So really delighted to be here. I love the kind of new look and everything. It's beautiful. And until the next variant. Anyway. Don't say that!
Where do we get the pants? They're great.
Here's a tune called Moonlight on Vermont. Or maybe it's in Vermont.
Yeah.
Limbo Jazz. Sorry, I said the J word, jazz. That was Duke Ellington tune, made popular by Chubby Checker. Isn't that wild? I'm going to do a little medley now, starting with the George Gershwin piece and going into a couple of pop tunes from the 60s. So we're going to go from the 40s to the 60s. Last century, not 1800s. So this is called They Can't Take That Away From Me. I'm so glad Ray Davies didn't turn that into a Preparation H ad on a bloody afternoon. I got lyrics. I don't do Facebook or snort Instagram. Twitter makes me bitter, plus I don't give a damn. apps. But I don't mind being alone. Apple can kiss my ass. I got my flip-top phone. I got my flip-top phone. My flip-top phone. I'm getting sick of everybody having babies, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not old. I'm not a curmudgeon. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a liar. Learn to read before you breed. Don't have kids you cannot feed. Here's an option that's out of sight. Get acquainted with Mrs. Right. Overpopulation's bad. 8 billion people going mad. Do the world a real good deed and learn to read before you breathe. Use a condom, you will learn. No deposit means no return. Keep this message in your mind unless you enter her behind. Put a rubber on that worm. Keep your partner free from sperm. By the way, if all the boys could get pregnant, abortion would be a sacrament. Thank you. Wait, I'm offended. Nobody's walking out. Holy shit. I'm getting nervous. Remember TV? Remember television before cable? I'm going to do a couple tunes from the 60s that, by the way, I grew up in New Orleans, but I threw up in Fat City. I'm sorry, I fucked up. I was born in New Orleans, but I threw up in Fat City. Thank you. This is a little TV medley that I put together, and you might recognize some of them. The first one I know you'll recognize because it's the Dragnet theme. And I don't know how much Dragnet you watched, but I have all the drug-related Dragnets on DVD. And no facts. This is the internet age. On the Enter Dragnet, the worldwide Jack website. So here we go. One time I was playing a coffee house and a cop walked in. So I just immediately went into... anybody here speak in tongues? We're in the church. I know Serena does. She doesn't even know she does, but I know she does. Giggle box. I'm going to do a little piece called Blue Tongues, written by Robert Tilton, the all-time greatest, most swindless, spineless joker man of a televangelist. He wrote the lyrics. I put it into blues, so it's a blues thing. It's called Blue Tongues, and then I'm going to go into a little blues for Rod Serling, which sets up for a tune that I wrote for my mentor and dear friend and teacher, Lenny Bro, called Lenny for Your Thoughts. So please, bipolar, bear with me with... Matiki soto balade basoya, Matiki soto balade basoya, Quarter bakarte shit diddy, Matiki soto balade basoya, Alabaka Chica Ita Cordoba Santa Claus is coming to town. 261 shopping days. That's the difference between being at a religious revival. I didn't have to say religious, a revival, and a sporting event. The religious revival. Stand up for Jesus! Stand up for Jesus! Sporting event. Sit down up front, sit down. Key of C. They call it a jazz fest. The Who, that ain't jazz. They call it a jazz fest. Stevie Nicks, that ain't jazz. Ludacris is a puppet, not unlike Jimmy fucking Buffett. They call it a jazz fest. Where's the jazz? Oh look, there's a jazz tent in the parking lot. Oh dear. Everybody's talking, texting, and drinking shitty beer. I'm starting to get bitchy, 'cause all I hear is Lionel Richie at the Acura stage. That ain't jazz. Oh, we're in Terrebonne Baptist Church. Here's the theme. You ready? Oh, sinners, do not stray from the straight and narrow way, for the Lord is surely watching what you do. If you approach the devil's den, turn round, don't enter in, lest the hand of the Almighty fall on you. He'll fuck you up. Yes, God will fuck you up if you dare to disobey His stern command. He'll fuck you up. Don't you know He'll fuck you up? So you better do some praying while you can. I knew a man named Ray who was way beyond gay. He cursed and drank and broke his neighbor's fence. You know Ray was full aware that some sheep were over there, and he knew them in the biblical sense. God fucked Ray up. Oh yes, God fucked Ray up. Paid him back for all his wicked sins. He fucked Ray up. Fucked that boy completely up. Now he's married to a Presbyterian. I knew a man named Dale who loved to let you know when you fail. But he had the cleanest restrooms, don't you know? If you mentioned the guest list, it made him really pissed. He smiled and tell you $10 for the show. Dale fucked you up. Oh yes, he fucked you up. If you dare to disobey his stern command. If he were here, don't you know he'd fuck you up? But he's hanging out with Mr. Satan. Love you, Dale. Prick. Can you imagine Dale doing the door right now in hell? Well, doing the gates right now. There's no cover, there's no water allowed in here. You can't fucking drink water in here. Listen to me, let me tell you. No water. There's fire water in here only. Get the fuck out of here with your water. If anybody wants to come up here and smack the shit out of me for doing bad jokes, you know, come on. I got some bodyguards here. No, I don't have any Will Smith jokes. I'm not into slapstick. I'm gonna do about 30 or 40 more before I take a break. What's so funny? I'm serious. This is called Pop 40 Goes the Weasel. And it's like, well, you know what? People don't know what they like what they know. People don't know what they like what they know. If you play familiar tunes, they will stay all through the show. People don't know what they like what they know. trails to Omicron till the next variant. Remember that there really is no end game. Mutations yield another variant. Happy trails for now until we meet again. Well, you know the difference between a COVID cough and a weed cough? I forget. Thank you. So I'm going to take a little Depends break. Say hi to some friends, make amends, and change my Depends. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Swear. 10 minutes, so please don't leave. There's a lot of great shit ahead. Well, not here, but you know. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be right back. Thank you. And also, if anybody still has a working CD player and is interested in having a CD, please take a CD. All right, I'll pay you. No,